Well, hello again, Solis Wealth family. Greg Solis here for our market update. First of all, with the family, got some great news. Emily got a job. I cannot believe it. I thought it was awesome. She kind of went out and started picking up applications at different restaurants and got an interview at her favorite sushi restaurant and got the job right on the spot. So really proud of her. She's loving her job. She's doing a really good job there. They seem to love her, so excited for her. Nicole is excited. She's starting to get ready to head back to Hawaii. She did a PowerPoint presentation to present to me why she should go back early. So she's going 3 weeks early back to Hawaii and getting ready for school there. So they're going to be on campus this year. So she's excited about that. And she's doing really well. She did an intern here at Solis Wealth Management all summer, and she was just a great asset for us. So proud of Nicole. Jack's wrapping up school. He's just trying to finish up, hopefully graduate here in December and be done and ready to go to the next chapter. Monica's doing great. We're all just trying to keep cool and getting out of town here and there to beat the heat. But all in all, Solis family's moving right along. Now we're going to continue our core values of Solis Wealth Management. As you know, last week we did trust and integrity being one of the key components and probably the most important core value, but today's a close second, and it's attitude. I'm just a firm believer having a good positive attitude is critically important. Chuck Swindoll said this a long time ago, and I just love this. He said, I'm convinced that 10% of life is what happens to us and 90% is how we respond or how we react. And I just firmly believe that. Having a good positive attitude and believing that all things are going to work towards good, even through trials and tribulations, keeping it positive. How can we grow? How can we get better? How can we have perseverance to move on from this challenge? And so I love people that can see the silver lining of challenges. They can see the glass half full, not half empty. And it really comes from a deep sense of gratitude. An attitude of gratitude is, I think, a key component and a core value that I want to see both in my family and here at Solis Wealth Management. I've never seen anybody hang out with a negative person that is always pessimistic about life and say, I love being around that person. No, we want to be around those people that have a positive, upbeat attitude, that are enthusiastic and encouraging and just give you energy. So attitude is important. It's core value number 2 here at Solis Wealth Management. I think it's something that we could all try to live by for sure. Market-wise, a lot going on out there. It's been a beautiful thing to see these markets continue to hit all-time highs. S&P 500 has been cranking along. The question is why? As you've heard me say over and over, the fundamentals of the economy are strong. Retail sales came out. They looked good. But the big question is inflation. We saw the consumer price index just come out, and it was actually up 0.9% month over month. That is eye-popping. That's high. The question is that a transitory number or is this going to be a long-term trend? We still firmly believe, as the Fed came out and said as well this last week, that this is probably transitory. We don't see this sustainable. It really comes down to a supply chain issue. With the pandemic and everything that's taken place and all the pent-up demand that's out there, the supply just isn't there. And that's creating, as I've been saying all along, a supply-demand disequilibrium. And it's creating, we believe, a short-term inflationary issue on the overall economy. But we're watching this closely and seeing if this is going to just start subsiding. We believe the supply chain will take care of itself. We're starting to see some of that taking place, even with semiconductors, for example. And things are starting to look a little bit better on the supply chain. But we'll watch that because that would create a headwind with the equity markets and create some challenges. So we'll keep you posted on that. But in the meantime, markets are good. It's been a very bull market, and everyone's doing pretty darn good. But if you have questions or concerns or there's anything else we can do for you, don't hesitate to call us. You know we're always here for you. Take care. Have a great rest of your summer, and God bless. Bye-bye.